Welcome back to the Wondercat channel, where today we're going to be going over our Black Bears TS list. This card and this deck centered around our little Bearmons. We're going to be starting off this series of deck techs very, very different to what we usually do. We're going to just put the deck list on the screen for you guys right now. You can go through it. It's going to be posted up in the description of the video, so you know you don't have to go through the video to watch it. I think this is going to be much better for you guys who obviously want to look over the deck. If you want to kind of have an idea on how it plays or how it's built, then obviously you can stick around, hear me out, listen to my choices and whatnot. Anyway, we're going to be starting off with our playset of Red Bearmons. He is also followed by our playset of Kokuwamons. These two both have the same effect starter main. If you have 4 or less memory, this Digimon may digivolve into a Machine, Cyborg, TS, or Beast, Animal, Sovereign. But, you know, the entirety of our level 4 lineup is going to be TS traded, so they more or less are just there to help us free Digivolve up if our opponent wants to try and memory starve us. We also play 2 copies of ToyAgumon because on play, being able to reveal 3 and add any option card and a TS trait card from among them to the hand is crazy. This card can add, it digs for Pride Memory Boost in Pauper. This card is so good, guys. Come on. Ugh. And I would play the full playset of ToyAgumon, but we gotta have Bearmon's brother. We're gonna play 2 copies of the green Bearmon. Not nearly as good as the other 2, but he's just a generic cost reduction 1 on digivolving into a TS trait Digimon. So, yeah, it's okay. All turns once per turn, when this Digimon wins a battle, draw 1. This is really cool with our Egg Tokomon. When attacking, if it's a TS trait, draw 1. So, if we can swing into something and kill it, we're drawing 2. Just to kill an opponent's Digimon. Oh, already loving it. We've got 2 copies of Deltamon. He's got Collision. He's got an all turns plus 1k DP. All turns once per turn. When this Digimon suspends, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. So, not only can you swing into an opponent's level 4 and de-digivolve them into a level 3, but it's forced to block as well. Oh my god, this card is so cool. It's got Koki art. Everything about it is awesome. We also play the 4 copies of Grizzlymon because it can't be a Black Bears deck without the Black Bears. It's a 4-cost 4k DP body with a blocker because, yeah, that's not too bad. And on play when digivolving, one of your Digimon with a Beast, Animal, Sovereign, other than Sea Animal, in any of its traits, or the Shaman, or TS trait, because, you know, we're playing TS, gets plus 3k until your opponent's turn ends. This means that he is a potential 7k blocker on play off Prime Memory Boost, which then you can crack later for memory. Like, this is crazy. I love this Grizzlymon so much. And again, all turns once per turn, when this Digimon wins a battle, draw 1. So our green part of the deck is going to be generating us some crazy value late game as we build up our stack. We also play 4 copies of Raremon because, again, it's another black level play cost 4k body with jamming, which is actually really interesting. And on play when digivolving, you may link a TS trait card from your trash to one of your Digimon without paying the cost. This card gets better the later the game goes. I think like early game, you definitely want to fall into your Grizzlymons, and then late game move into your Raremons, or Raremons, however you want to pronounce him. In all turns inherited, this Digimon gets 1k DP. It's a cool card. Like, the more I was looking at the deck, the more I ended up liking Raremon. We have 4 copies of Dragomon, another 7k 7-power body, which it's okay. It's for the norm, right? It's also got jamming, and on play or when digivolving, by trashing one of your Digimon's link cards, you may play or use a TS trait card with a play or use cost of 5 or less from your hand without paying the cost. So, being able to digivolve into Raremon and then recycle one of your link TS trait options, get value out of it, swing with him because he's got jamming, and then digivolving up into Dragomon, you can then detach that linked option to play out a body from your hand for free. And because your Pride Memory Boost isn't going to be able to play out your Bearmons, you can very often play out your Bearmons for free off your Dragomons. That's pretty good. Our other level 5 is the playset of Orochimon. On play when digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimons or Tamers can't attack until their turn ends, so a really great defensive tool, especially, you know, we're playing black. All turns once per turn. When this Digimon suspends, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play a play cost 4 or lower TS trait Digimon among them without paying the cost, and then return the rest to the bottom of the deck. So, this card is kind of similar to Dragomon, but he doesn't require the options, and it's, like, on attack, reveal 3, play out a rookie. play out your ToyAgumon, which digs more bits and pieces for you. Like, you have so much draw power in this deck. His inherited is the exact same thing. So even if you don't, like, our level 6 is 3 copies of Cannondramon. I didn't want to play the full playset. We don't have a lot of space in this deck to play level 6s because we are very heavy on the option side of things to make all these link effects and stuff work. But, like, the fact that we can go into Cannondramon, attack with him, and then still trigger Orochimon to play out other bodies is so good. The fact that the green Bearmon's effect doesn't care about the fact that it's a TS or not, it's so good. We're still drawing cards. Yes, we don't get the bonus out of Tokomon because it's no longer a TS trait, but that's okay. We can still generate huge value. Speaking of Cannondramon, this guy just being able to either delete your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP at end of your turn, or forcing them to delete their highest play cost Digimon at the end of their turn if you don't have 4 or more memory, or they end with you with 4 or less. It's absolutely crazy. Like, Cannondramon's just one of my favorite level 6s in this format, and this deck has kind of turned the way we built our original Ex Machina deck on its head. Instead of being very defensive and just being like, haha, you have no choice, your board's gone, this is Cannondramon, like, he wants to go on the offensive, and I absolutely love it. We play a single copy, 2 copies of Divine Arm's version. It allows you to trash cards, draw cards. You can link cards from your trash, which just means that everything that we're trashing through and drawing and, oh my, like, it's nice. It's a nice 4K boost if you're linking. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We've got 1 copy of Factorial Area. It is the field spell that we unfortunately don't get to use too much of because we don't get the additional link +1 because we don't have Volcanusmon in the deck. Though all of our black or red TS trait Digimon game blocker. So everything in the deck outside of our Cannondramon, obviously, and Bearmon. But that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. You know, like, basically everything else having blocker because of this is still pretty good. And by obviously playing it, you're going to be adding your bottom security of the hand, putting that face up, and you're going to be playing a black or red TS trait Digimon card from your hand with the play cost reduced by 3. Now, you can then play your, I don't know, Grizzlymon for 1, which then goes to a 7k body with blocker. You can play your Raremon for 1 and return one of your earlier trashed pieces of options that will then do other things as well. It's a very solid effect. This card's also, these sort of cards are also very, very good in Limited. We have 3 copies of Iron Slash, another 3-cost black TS trait option on play. DDigi2, trash up to 2 cards, of course. Then you may link this card to one of your Digimon on the field without paying the cost. It gives piercing, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's also a 2k plus. This is really just the deck's removal tool. If you can't get through something big enough, because very often we're going to sit at level 5, this thing just being able to hit your opponent's level 6 back down to level 4, and then you can swing into it. Very, very good. I like this card a lot. Of course, we're going to play the playset of Pride Memory Boost. This card just makes the deck tick. It allows you to play everything except your Bearmon, so your Kokuwas, your Toys, your Deltamons, your Grizzlymons, your Raremons, for a cost of 4, which, you know, basically you're digging to play any one of those that you want to see out of the top 3. You're going to be trashing the rest of the cards, which usually feels bad depending on the deck you're playing, but, I mean, we're not playing purple. Purple's the graveyard deck, or the graveyard color, or the trash color, I should say. But this card filling up our trash is perfect because it enables our Raremon to recycle things. Like, you can play the Raremon trashing 1 or 2 of your options, which then in turn allows you to play it off the Raremon. Prime Memory Boost goes so hard in this deck. I put it in my top 10 like best cards in Pauper, and like every time I manage to find a list that can just absolutely abuse this thing. It's exactly why it's like my favorite memory boost in the format. We also play 3 copies of Kazu Shioda. Start of your main phase, if you have a Digimon with a Cyborg or Machine trait in play, gain a memory. And all turns when one of your Digimon with a Cyborg or Machine trait becomes suspended, you may suspend this Tamer to draw 1. Then trash a card from your hand. Again, this is going to be insanely strong depending on who your like really playing with. The fact that this becomes a potential draw one, trash one when swinging with Cannondramon. If you attack into something, you draw one off Bearmon. You flip the top 3, play a rookie, another rookie off, or a level 4 off a Orochimon passive. Like, you are gaining so much just value out of just doing what you need to do in Digimon. Kazu is really cool. It's a really nice kind of synergy piece, or like even kind of like tech piece against green decks where they want to control the board, suspend you. So the fact that this is an all turns, if your opponent tries to interact with your board and suspend your board to maybe attack over it, or just stop you from blocking, because, you know, of course we have the field spell that gives blocker, Kazu just allows us to dig and stuff. So that's really nice. Our last card in the deck is the playset of Altea, because it's the black memory boost, and it works really well with the deck. By placing a black Digimon card with the cyborg or machine trait with the play cost of 4 or less from your hand or trash to the bottom of your Digimon with such trait, flip your opponent's top face down security card face up. What this means is we have multiple Digimon like Kokuwamon, we have our Raremon, we have Cannondramon, which is a cyborg, we have, oh my gosh, like these... You flip any of you have any of these on board, Altea says, hey, just put something underneath your stack that you already have, gets bigger, gets all these all turns plus 1k DP threats, and see what you're swinging into in security. All in all, this deck is so much fun to play. I love playing with it so much. It is the first deck that I've built for BT25, and I'm excited to get more reps in with it, because it is giving me another reason to play Cannondramon. And honestly, I don't need reasons to play this card, because the card is just fun to build with. And Orochimon, ToyAgumon being relevant. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Agumon, but I like ToyAgumon. And the cute little Bearmons, like, this deck is so cool. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And hope to see you in the next Deck Tech video. Ta-ta.